Welcome back to Abu Dhabi, match 2 of the T10. But these two teams, completely different, of course. Abu Dhabi, Phil Salt takes the gloves, Sterling, Livingston, Gale, Ingram, Briggs, Overton, Delanga, Cottrell, Ulhak, Farouk, strong team. And to look out for there, of course, Chris Gale, Liam Livingstone, stars T20 World Cup throughout the years. And the Tigers, Faf du Plessis, skipper, alongside Andre Fletcher, Johnson Charles, Will Jack, Zazai, Howell, Gudana, Wood, Faulkner, Ahmad and Rao. So two very strong teams. The Tigers, who won the toss, they've elected to field. And Luke Wood with the first ball. Good shape, good pace.
Well, he's nicked it. Beautifully placed. And he's off the mark.
Well, there you go. There's your first boundary. Good pace from Luke Wood. No slips in the T10 format. Look at that, flying through. Oh, brilliantly played. Slightly short, not really banged in. So it looked like he was trying to come down the wicket, but he's adjusted, swiveled, and pulled the ball 100 metres out of the ground. What a shot this is, Awais Shah.
Well, it's fair to say he's a pretty strong leg side player. Wow, what a shot. That has gone many a mile.
It's gone out the ground. Great reply from Wood. It's going to be a run out. Oh, brilliant from the bowler. Phil Salt looking for the single, but Luke Wood is at a Dream 11 game-changing moment from a Dream 11 game-changing bowler. Full Yorker, dribbled out on the wicket. Salt didn't really know where it was going. And the bowlers followed through. The pick up and throwing down the stumps. Brilliant from the bowler.
Well, he's played an outstanding shot and followed it up with running himself out. He's gone for 7. And Abu Dhabi are 12 for 1. Really impressed with Livingston since I've started taking notice of him, especially in the 100 in the summer. Very kind, Swanee. Thank you.
You know me. And that young man there. Oh, and here is a massive run down the wicket, slice over the top. He's not got a hold of it. He's not going to go for 4. It plugs.
James Faulkner's slower ball there.
Oh, here we go. This one's straight over mid-wicket in the slot, picked up beautifully. You heard the noise that made off the bat. Absolutely glorious. 6 more, 2 in 2.
But it's fair to say he has got the hang of Faulkner here. That is a great strike. Wow.
He knew from the second he hit it as well. The bowler knew, the batsman knew. He certainly knows this part of the world. Oh, and there he goes, gets his own back. Beautiful slower ball, the leg spinner. Livingstone goes for the big heave-ho over the leg side, but misses it altogether and loses the off bail.
Not sure what, you can see the funny side of it. I reckon he probably did pick the slower ball. Probably just played across the line. That's a happy Jimmy Faulkner. And that's the end of Livingston. He goes for 14.
He's walked into bat. Oh, and this is the floating power play. So only 2 fielders are allowed out. The batting team can choose this at any time after the first 2 overs. They can have 1 over where the fielding side are forced to just have 2 men out. And their birthday wishes from the crowd as well. What a great turnout tonight. Everyone looking forward to this, the shortest of formats, the most exciting of formats. And there's 4 more for Sterling, whipped off the legs. Just like this one, dribbles straight into the middle of the bat and lands 95 metres away. This is what we're talking about with Sterling, a huge blow over the leg side.
Well, he certainly knows where that one went, straight out of the screws. Look at that follow through, he just has a little look up, watches it sail into the stand.
Well, there's a slower ball from Luke Wood. Chris Gale, welcome to the T10, straight in the slot, opens his shoulders, down over deep mid-wicket for 6 runs.
Uh-oh, here we go. Chris Gale has smashed it out of the park. He's just starting to get warmed up.
Yeah, welcome to your spell. Rao is the new man. Left armers aplenty. That total for Team Abu Dhabi, 68 already. Make that 74. This is over the offside this time. Stupendous play from Chris Gale. Bowl at that, Oasis, bowl at that. Could be pretty happy with how things have started tonight. And will he be even happier? Is this going to go all the way as well? It is! So Paul Sterling brings up the 50 partnership.
There he goes again. Goes all the way. Length and a bit of deja vu, and again over the boundary line. Number 10 for Team Abu Dhabi.
Length provided, and he's just standing still and hitting it out of the ground. It's a bombardment of sixes.
Using the piece. Doesn't have the legs, surely. Another monster six, brings up the 100. I reckon a record is on the cards here for Team Abu Dhabi.
The pace on, and he just flipped it away, and it's carried all the way for six. No stopping this. Round the wicket, but the result is the same. Pumped out of the ground. 18 ball 50 for Sterling. 112 for 2.
Offside and 4. Bangla Tigers not getting it right with the ball, not nailing the Yorkers.
It's been that sort of inning.
97 from 30, these two. Significantly more in terms of contribution from Paul Sterling. Don't often see that in a partnership with Christopher Henry Gale. Clean him up. Hits the target this time. Belatedly getting a wicket. The Tigers striking and breaking the partnership.
Yeah, giving himself room, too much room in the end. Good from Howell, and he kept it straight, he kept it in the stump.
Gale goes and goes big, all the way for 6.
He's gone outside off, but he's been picked up. Don't think it was completely out of the middle, but boy, this guy he's shown us that he's got power everywhere.
Should be out. Too short, no. Just one for Chris Gale.
And he won't get his second half century, barring a no ball or a wide. Got one full toss, didn't get any of it, and it just dropped away. So
it will require a record run chase if Bangla Tigers are to win this one. They'll need 146. Catch you after the break.
Some interesting facial hair going around, isn't there?
Well, DeLange looking like Magnum PI there. I love it.
Tom Selleck, eh? You love that old show.
Reminds me of being a kid.
Yeah, it was a good gather, wasn't it? Good pace. So the surface is definitely sliding on sweetly. Ah! Fetch this! It's big!
Well, they moved the boundaries in a couple of metres from the T20 World Cup, but it wouldn't have mattered because this went way over the line. Fletcher gives himself room. We know this is how he plays. That front foot goes to the leg side. Like you say, Danny, welcome to the driving range. 6 iron, 2 putts for par.
Yeah, it's length. You're going to be into the surface, you really do, like the previous one he bowled. There's a slower one, and it sounded gorgeous, and is. 4 more bits to Fletcher. And no fielders out here. Nigel Long says, yep, that's 4 more.
Yeah, it's very, very hard defending this field on a good pitch with only 2 men out. Tried the leg side, that's been met. Tried the offside, exactly the same. Just stand and deliver. 1 bounce to the big boundary. Perfect start. The Tigers.
Gonski! Wonderful start for those in yellow, and Merchant DeLonge loved this against one of South Africa's greats.
Absolutely, he'll be delighted with this. When you're chasing a big total, you've got to take some risks. And that's not a happy look from the VIP section. Faf du Plessis gives himself a bit of room, and he's gone with the wind.
Yeah, he's about 2 weeks too early on this one. Great stuff, great confidence from DeLonge. Faf is out of here for a duck, and it is 18 for 1 here. DeLonge. Top edge. And boom, it's gone all the way. Here's 6 more.
Well, that's the problem with bowling sheer pace. You dig it in, someone swings and top edges it. It's going to fly. He is bowling with the breeze. It's just helping it out. Those huge shoulders of DeLonge go with that incredible tash. That's a happy bench in yellow.
And next, please. Here's 6 more. What a great way to get rock and rolling from the Spiceman.
Stand and deliver. What a shot this is. Smoked it indeed. A little bit of a step down the wicket. Never looks at the ball. Keeps looking at the bowler. What are you looking at, pal? This has gone a country mile.
Ah, brilliant. The same retort that Faf got at the beginning of the over, Spiceman's got it again.
Brilliant, brilliant from DeLonge. Didn't worry about the big 6, didn't retaliate. Look at me all you like. You better watch the ball next time, pal. The middle stump's on the ground. That's right, I'm not looking at you either. Hey!
Having a crack. Ah, 3rd one down. Could be all over in a hurry here. Charles has got to go now.
Making himself worth his weight in gold. Here we go, you see the leg spinner could dip. Just grips slightly straight through. Takes the leg stump. The Tigers, they've had to go hard for this, sorry.
Overton dragged it down, and he's going to get a wicket, is he? Yes! Down the throat. Big side of the ground here at Zayed. And another one goes down for the Tigers.
Well, it's all going wrong for the Tigers. Forced to go for their shots. This one missed it into the deep. That's Farouk Mohammed. Very happy with the catch there. Number 99.
Leg buys, it'll do. What Naveen's on about. Not even really appealing or anything. Wouldn't have hit another set. The bowl. It's again. Will run away for 4, but it wasn't the worst delivery going around in terms of execution.
Conceding a boundary.
Right on cue, Darren Ganga. He's at those stumps. Shake it head from the bowler. None too happy, Overton. Lovely bit of bottom hand, and it disappears downtown for 4 more.
You can tell what he's trying to do on that occasion. He was aiming Yorker cross seam as well. And ended up pitching it in the slot. No mistake from Howell, showing his power, standing still.
Sounded good. And it is, isn't it? Oh, what a brilliant effort. That's Farouk again. Farouk Mohammed, who took a catch. I might just want to come upstairs here, do they? Paul Baldwin, just to check it. But I think he's saying it's all kosher and all good. Let's just have a look at this. It's going to be tight. Did he release it in time before stepping on the cushion? It's brilliant if he has. Farouk Mohammed with an eye all the way on it. Holds it there. Does he get rid of it? Does he? Oh, it's gone behind his back. Back to DeLunga. And straight up and straight out. Easy as you like. I think Sterling under this one. And he's got 3 for. I know those batters smashed it everywhere, but who's in charge of player of the match?
Don't know. The match on DeLunga holding a fast, full delivery, not allowing a lot of time.
DeLunga again in the wickets in white ball cricket. Oh, this is sweet. Beautifully picked up here. Straight up. Who wants it? In the night sky, they're never easy. Livingston himself takes a very good steepler, and suddenly the Tigers are 6 down.
And it's a 4 for DeLunga, who is bowled really well for Team Abu Dhabi. Nice and straight with pace, sometimes pace off the ball.
Half an over left. Has he got another one? Oh, he's my player of the match because I'm adjudicating it. Oh, brilliant. Eat your heart out there. Oh, I love it. Who gets a 5 for a T10? Honestly.
Mashat DeLunga gets one, the first of this edition of Abu Dhabi T10. Deservedly so, because he's done everything right in this innings. Still with 2 deliveries remaining in the over, just might see a little bit more. Wicket of James Faulkner going without scoring, 75 for 7.
Here we go. Oh, not far away from a hat-trick. It may have gone for a Tom Mix, but I tell you what, it could have gone down the throat on another night.
Just away from Sheldon Cottrell. He's quite efficient in the field. If anyone could have gotten it, he's quite a tall man, jumping high on that left hand. Not getting close to that ball. So close, but yet very far.
Oh, they knew it. It wasn't that far away.
Boy.
Brilliantly bowled. What a spell. What a spell. 5 for 23 with 7 dots. It's 81 for 7 now. Five for 23 stands out like a beacon. Oh, a 5 for and 12 deliveries. Here's Livingston. And there's a beautiful drive straight for 6. Oh, what a sweet, sweet piece of timing from Yadana.
He hits a long ball. Oftentimes we've seen it in T20 cricket. Now doesn't have a lot of deliveries to play with.
Briggs with his left arm orthodox has been nicely flighted off the blade as well.
Consolation 4. But Azuru Dana continues in his aggressive style with the bat. Haven't seen a lot from his teammates earlier on. Puff Duplessis going without scoring. Will Jacks as well.
Yeah, done.
Clean him up. Briggs with a wicket to the end of the innings. Maybe his captain just priming him for other matches. The left arm spinner. Just the arm ball going on with the angle, swinging across the line. Udana on this occasion not making contact. Coming to the fore. 5 wicket for Marchand Delanga. 5 for 23. An economical spell from Naveen ul Haq. None for 7 from his 2. Team Abu Dhabi leading by 40 runs.
Yeah.
145 for 4, got to 105. Top scorer, Andre Fletcher, who played some crisp shots at the top of the innings, but got little support throughout the innings from his teammates.
And the bowling, well, it has been a big standout here. 2 overs, 7 dots, 5 for 23 for Marchand Delanga. And Livingston got a wicket, so did Overton, and so did Briggs at the end. But our player of the match